Hello. We're back. And it's Sunday again. And despite an exceptional Saturday stream yesterday, we are back playing Near Mage, the point and click adventure about going to a magic school. Yay. It's still excessively warm. We have 31 degrees centigrade. Don't even know what that is in Fahrenheit, but trust me, it's cozy. I have a fan over here fanning me warm air from the outside, which is better than the warm air here on the inside. So yeah. Apologies if this ends up an even more chill stream than usual. Hello Ada, how's it going? So, I guess let's check our quest objectives and see... Oh right, we were supposed to meet a professor in the courtyard. I guess we're doing that then. No, not the library. I put an aluminum mat in the south window like some people do in a car. It seems to work. Yeah, that might be good insulation, yeah. Yeah, it's, I'm here at the balcony window, and so there is some shade because the balcony doesn't stick out, it's like indented in the building. And so, there's like shadow being thrown, and I don't get like all the light in here. Except, of course, when the sun is setting, as you've seen on previous streams. So it's okay. And I got myself a mosquito net to put on the window. And I actually, I had a few more mosquito nets now that I've tried one out. I bought a few more to be applied to other windows here. And it'll be fun to, to apply those. I actually had them delivered to the office and then thought, hey, I'll, since they arrived on Friday, I went like, I should probably drop by the office and pick them up. Then I could apply them on the weekend, but since I decided to stream a little longer yesterday spontaneously, I couldn't do the pickup thing, and so I only picked it up today. Which wasn't any cooler either. Okay. I don't obviously see a professor here. Ah, here, okay. Okay, Professor Moraine is the Earth Professor, I guess. Well, let's see who else we can talk to.
There's a bit of food scattered around. It is a good place to picnic.
This is, this feels a bit like they had two writers. One writing lines like, there's food scattered around. The students are so messy, and someone else going like, why are we putting down the students? This is a student in a university. They like this. Don't be such a Grinch, and then changing it to there's food scattered around. It's a good place to picnic. I don't know. Or maybe it's just me projecting.
There's a hollow right above its roots, but I'm not putting my hand in unless I have a real good reason to do so.
That sounds like something we'll have to do later.
Professor Moraine, you wanted to see me?
Just 1 second, if you will. Mithrite and mica in small quantities, and remember to dust the residue off every few hours. Apologies, was just recording some notes. Thank you for coming, Miss Fraja.
Can I ask why you were talking into that stone?
This? Oh, it's just a remember rock. You speak into it, and it remembers things for you. It helps my work greatly.
Like recording notes on a phone?
We don't rely on Arcanil technology here, Miss Raja. Electricity is expensive and unreliable. Remember rocks are powered by the earth itself.
Uh-huh. Sure. So, what's this about?
A delicate issue, miss, and I hope I can rely on your discretion.
Of course.
Mr. Corvinus has relayed to me in private that you assisted him recently. I find myself bogged down in a similarly muddy situation, one that precludes me from dealing with it myself.
Shoot. My lips are sealed. Promise.
It's about a student of mine, a young vampire by the name of Jake Byrne, a brilliant youth from a family of modest means. He really got under my crust, so to speak. In short, he ground me against my better judgment into imparting to him certain spells that should be known to advanced magic users only.
What types of spells were they?
Detection charms. Moderately powerful ones that can penetrate heavy obstacles, such as layers of earth.
Like X-rays or thermal imaging?
Similar in concept, I suppose, but what's more, very efficient in uncovering vestiges that radiate magic.
So, like a metal detector, but for enchanted things.
I suppose.
Okay, so that's the same thing as the other. Like someone's been going around and asking how can I find magical items. And got the book that can detect them and asked him.
So you want me to talk to this Jake, right? Where can I find him?
That is the issue. He vanished off the face of the earth a while ago. The spells I mentioned were to assist him with some geological research he was doing. I am forced to admit that I quake with apprehension. It has been a long time. Members of his family have arrived in Rakus, and it is just a matter of time before they dig deeper and link me to his disappearance.
Anything else you could tell me about Jake? You never know what could mean something.
A fine boy at his core, but with a bit of a monetary complex.
So, poor.
Ambitious, whip-smart, hard as stone, bit of a purist. He respected me, but otherwise, unless you were a vampire or a strigoi, a ghoul.
Elitist prick, got it.
I can only assume he spent more time wherever just those two species congregate.
Oh, he spent time where only those two species congregate, so that means that vampire party that we weren't let in. I like that he keeps using Earth metaphors. Like he says, it shook me to his core, and the boy was hard as stone, and things like that.
Where was he doing this geological research?
A stone's throw from the shore of that lake northwest of Rakus. There's a small gravel path there leading north. You might have passed by and not noticed it.
I'll take a look. Did you go there yourself?
Miss Fraja, the reason I'm forced to rely on your help is the scrutiny us teachers are constantly under. I am beyond this type of basic geological research, so leaving my turf suddenly would be met with a good deal of suspicion.
No worries, I'll do the legwork.
That is about all I can tell you.
Works for me, I'll look into it.
Your efforts will not go unrewarded. Do not try to contact me. I will keep my ear to the ground and stay up to date with your progress.
Roger that.
One last thing. Refrain from the use of magic unless absolutely necessary. If you have to, do it as far from the general public as possible. We shall speak when more ground has been gained. Goodbye.
Alright. Investigate Jake's archaeological site near the lake. Find a place where vampires congregate. I just gotta say, I love the lavish way in which I don't know. There's no other word to describe it. Like so many characters around and people and dragons flying by and everything, and the midskins. And dragons and others. Alright, here.
Hi, can I go in?
Sorry, miss. Only vampires and strigoi allowed. Private party.
Who's in charge? I need to talk to them about Jake Byrne.
Let the child pass, vampire throne.
Thanks for seeing me, Mr.
The vampire Chagall. Lord Vampire Chagall.
I'm Ili Vraja.
The child, Ili Vraja.
Yes. I'm here about Jake. The child, Jake Byrne?
Yes, we have interest in such child. Owes us coin.
When the devs don't invest all energy into shiny 3D, they have time for this. I mean, I think even like 3D, you can do it. It's just a matter of, setting priorities and. But yeah, I mean, in a 2D style like this, it works really well. It feels a bit, sometimes it feels a bit much. Like, I would probably just, like, out of a decision not to make it too busy, like, reduce the number of characters. But, I don't know, it's a decision, a stylistic decision you make. And then stick to it, and that works. And I guess it was a financial decision, I don't know, given this was a Kickstarter. And that was one of the Kickstarter rewards as far as I understand.
What about this debt you're owed?
The child Jake, we know him for long now. Much ambition, little coin. Then one time the child Jake shows up with plenty of coin, asks for protection amulets. Expensive ones. But the child Jake Byrne is a vampire frate. So we agreed. The child Jake pays half up front, half after he puts amulets to use. The child never returned. Owes us much coin. Where is the child Jake?
trying to find that myself. Any idea where the child Jake could be?
We thought you knew more than we do, child Illy.
I can help track him down. I just need information.
We see. The vampire frats have seen the child Jake a lot in the shopping district. After that, they see him no more.
Thank you, Vampire Lord Chagall. I'll investigate.
The child Illy would do us great favor to return our coin.
What of these amulets?
Such costly amulets as to ward off powerful, maybe deadly magic. We have them. We sell them. Dearly.
Any idea who gave the child Jake all that coin?
The vampire frats know nothing of this. The vampire Chagall does not care where coin comes from, only that it comes.
I get it. I'll be right back.
Alright. Okay, that's him. I didn't even make out quite what these people are, so he's sitting there with two guards and someone in front of him talking to him. Like Illy would have been, I guess. Okay, let's see. Shopping district is over there. Okay. And I guess the lake. Let's see. Archaeological site near the lake. Let's try the lake first.
What's this? A piece of cloth with a complicated pattern on it. It's possible that Jake dropped this. I should ask around.
So now we can pick it up. I like this approach actually. Like having items around and then going, you know, but not letting the character like pick up everything. I think that was I don't know. I mean, it's, of course, you know, it will be relevant eventually. So I guess it would be more convenient if you could just grab it and then later say, I found this in that location. But I think there's like two reasons why it's a good idea. Like the first one is just immersion. Like you're not like someone who just randomly steals stuff, but rather once you have a reason, you use it. And then you pick up something maybe. And second, if I had picked this up earlier and come here, I might not have remembered that I have this in my inventory and that it used to be here. So either they need extra dialogue to say, oh, this is where I picked up this item, or they could do it like now, where it's like originally, someone littered here, not good, and then leave it, and this time we come by, say, oh, this might actually be relevant to what I'm currently doing, and then picking it up. Because now it's at the forefront of my mind that this item is relevant. So that actually... Wait, let's go to the lake itself.
I'm not sure how safe I feel out here on this tiny island with bones scattered all over it. And some of them look human. Or humanoid, at least.
Okay, there's no new information about it, I guess.
A lot of pines wavering quietly in the distance. I don't see any living thing there.
Alright, then I guess who do I ask? Okay, shopping district. We haven't done anything with the bronze needle.
Apparently there is a passage to...
So I guess we can't actually talk to him. Wait, we have a piece of fabric. So the bronze needle makes even more sense. Like, I was just going by, you know, metagaming, going like, we haven't really done anything with this location. I think, at least. But now he might actually have, you know, like, expert knowledge.
Welcome to the Bronze Needle. Feel free to browse around. Only the most exclusive fabrics here.
Is this fabric familiar to you?
Why, yes, it's my fabric to be sure. One of my finest, actually.
Did a young vampire by the name of Jake drop by sometime last year?
Yes, there are so many students, a lot of which are vamps. You can't expect me to recall all their names.
Jake had this piece of fabric on him, and your shop is the only one that sells it, or am I wrong?
You're not wrong. As I told you, it's my fabric to be sure.
So that proves he was here.
I never said he wasn't. I just don't remember him in particular.
Wait right here.
Miss, this is my shop. I'm not going anywhere.
Wait right here. This is my shop. I'm not going anywhere. Okay, so how do we... Maybe he has information?
Ellie, nice to see you again. What brings you to me humble hut? Another investigation?
Yes, actually.
What was that? Khajiit has knowledge if you have coin?
Can you tell me anything that's, say, out of the ordinary regarding your neighbor Abronsius?
I thought I told you. I'm not a snitch.
Yeah, you did.
However, I don't think that applies to ex-neighbors.
Who do you mean?
Boton, the guy who sold the place to Abronsius. What a character. I think he might have had a bunch of screws and bolts loose.
That's what was unusual about him?
Yeah. See, the cookiness worked in Abronsius' favour. Boton sold him the place dirt cheap. Guy was convinced there was something evil hidden underneath the house, so he did everything to dump the place on the garment peddler with the quickness.
Do you think this Botan was delusional, or could something actually be hidden there?
Look, on the one hand, the guy was screwy. Claimed this evil what's-it was invading his dreams and torturing him nightly. On the other, this is Ruckus, so anything's possible. Never heard Abronsius claim about the house, but then again, he's one business-minded mother. He'd keep a lid on it if shit was being poltergeisted from under his nose. Evil things in your basement can be bad for business.
No doubt. Thanks, Viserion. You've been really helpful. I think I'm starting to put the pieces together here.
Oh, word. Well, if you ever feel like telling the tale, I'm down to listen. This dullard of an assistant never has any exciting stories.
All right, see ya.
Yes?
Thanks, Viserion. You've been really helpful. I think I'm starting to put the pieces together here.
Oh, word. Well, if you ever feel like telling the tale, I'm down to listen. This dullard of an assistant never has any exciting stories.
All right, see ya.
I thought I could ask a question about
That
Jake.
door has arms reaching up to the ceiling. Creepy. A conservatory that's attached. It's empty, though. The path gets really dark and creepy farther that way. I won't risk going further without knowing what I'm doing.
Welcome to the Bronze Needle. Feel free to browse around. Only the most exclusive fabrics here.
Look, Mr. Abronsius, I know everything.
Whatever do you mean?
I know there might be something dangerous buried beneath this building, and I know Jake came here looking for whatever that thing is, decked out with earth-penetrating magic and protection amulets. So please, Mr. Abronsius, stop denying the obvious and grant me access to your cellar.
He insisted that he go digging in the cellar and never came back. I didn't lay a finger on him.
I assumed so. Never came back, huh?
Miss, I have not been down there since he descended, but it's not what that fool Botan thought it was. Rumor has it that there are enormous tunnels that spread everywhere under Rakus and lead to the mountains. Jake Byrne is probably far away if those rumors are true. And how can they not be?
I'll see for myself. Which way to the cellar?
Follow me. I will unlock the way.
Alright, that's,
Gods, he did dig. I am not going any farther than this, miss.
Relax, it's under control.
Is it? I think I hear someone upstairs.
Nothing relevant to my search here, just trash.
Okay, not much else here, so I guess we just have to go in. This seems ill-advised. Wait, can I can't save.
That's as far as you're going, Illy Vraja. You're a decent person. You never should have gotten mixed up in all this. Now please hang back and let me find Jake.
He's your brother, isn't he?
And my responsibility, not yours. I appreciate you leading me here, but now it's up to me.
Was looking for Jake the only reason you joined the Institute?
I don't have time for chuntering. Please hang back and let me find me brother.
Lead the way.
That'll be
Jake! No, this isn't real.
So this is what got him. It's like a heart made of stone. It doesn't look dangerous. Feels like whatever evil it held went right into Jake when he grabbed it. Poor kid.
Huh. The other guy said something about a heart, like stone or something.
He looks dead, but then he is a vampire. How do these things even work? Either that, or he's frozen stiff, or paralyzed. A lot of good those expensive amulets did him. Let's see how this works. Play?
Dewar, if you find this and you're listening to it, things have gone wrong, I guess. Yes, you were right. Too dangerous and not worth it. Whatever. As you can see, I found something. Not what my client was hoping for, but it's something. It's glowing and hissing, and I won't lie, I'm a bit scared, but this heart thing will probably fetch a good price on the dark market. Whatever happened to me, use some of the money from selling this stone heart to try and, bring me back. Other than that, if you can't bring me back, I'll see you on the other side, if there is one. I'm grabbing it now. Toodles.
Who is this draw guy?
Neve, I'm so sorry. Can I do anything?
You know more magic than I do. Use it, damn it!
The other guy told us not to use magic, the professor. But I don't think I know any spells that will revive anyone, right? Good question. Should I use magic? Should I cast a spell or not? I don't really know. Can I see? Do I have any spells that would work here? And your amulet is not glowing. Well, it might when I decide. Let's see, Rainmaker. I guess we could make it Rain Blood. We could switch someone's mind. Could make someone tell the truth. And that's it. It doesn't really seem like any of these spells, like they won't really improve anything. Maybe if you use magic next to that evil thing, it gets reactivated, and that's why you got the warning. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons. It could also be that the professor is kind of, you know, not telling us the truth and was actually the client who sent him down here and is trying to prevent us from finding anything out. You know, it's not as if it's 100% true. But I think I'm kind of tempted. I don't really have a spell that, you know, sounds like it would really do something. Although, no, I can't even save here. So, I guess I'll go for not using magic. I wish I knew more, like, how far this game goes. Like, on the one hand, it seems kind of funny, like, to try something random.
I'm sorry, I don't think I should.
It wouldn't work anyway. I'm taking him home.
I'll just pick up these coins and leave.
Oh, I hope that, okay. It's not charged up with evil magic.
So this is what got him. It's like a heart made of stone. It doesn't look dangerous. Feels like whatever evil it held went right into Jake when he grabbed it. Poor kid.
Alright. Then I guess Chagall would be Flickerlight Landing.
Hi, can I go in?
You can.
Oh, do we have to choose whether to give him money now?
Illy.
Vampire Lord Chagall?
Tell us, have you found the child Jake?
Yes, but he was gone.
The child Jake is no more. A pity. What of the coin he owes us?
I mean, he wanted them to kind of revive him with some of that money. But I mean, I don't want to keep the money for myself, so I hope it doesn't mean that. I guess.
There was none.
Is perhaps the child illy lying?
The child Illy is not lying, Vampire Lord Chagall.
More the pity then. Still, you have done the vampire frats a favor by searching for the child, Jake. Consider yourself welcome in the midst of the vampire frats.
Dope. I'll take my leave, Vampire Lord Chagall.
Farewell, child Illy.
So, can I talk to... Well, I guess... I'll go to the Institute.
You got a problem with me because I'm a spitty douche, huh?
Is this where we meet for orientation? I'm so confused.
Pretty sight, huh?
I normally look better than this, honest.
Professor Moraine,
Miss Vraja, tell me everything.
I found Jake. He didn't make it. He was in the shopping district, in the Bronze Needle's cellar. He dug up this heart-like artifact made of stone. That was his downfall.
I see.
I'm sorry.
A heart made of stone, unlike mine. I apologize. Do continue.
On the bright side, his sister was there, and I think she understood that this had nothing to do with you. They're both gone now.
Well, that eases my unrest a bit. But nevertheless, who did he do it all for?
Whoever they are, they're rich and probably powerful.
I see.
Suspecting anyone?
I am, yes. But I am not in a position to divulge whom at this point. Not unless I land more evidence. Or, worst case scenario, I confront them. Many thanks, Miss Vraja. What can I do to repay you for your efforts?
I'll let you know when I think of something.
Villains are among us. Take great care, and try not to rock the boat too hard.
You too, Professor.
Okay. And now it's just explore the Institute. It's interesting, wait. Let's see if no, she's no longer here. I wanted to give her the money. Nothing I can talk to with her, talk about with her. Oh.
Hey, man.
Illy, haven't seen you in a while. What have you been up to?
Something I couldn't involve you in, for several reasons.
Oh.
Look, in short, someone has been paying poor students to look for forbidden artifacts throughout Rakus.
Oh, wow. You see the pattern forming too, right? We're probably assuming the same thing.
That this could also be the dragon's hand? It would definitely make sense, but it's my first year, man. I don't know what this place is usually like.
Right now, it's worse than average, believe me. And speaking of artifacts, Okay, I failed miserably. I've come up with nothing. You're free to take the reins on the investigation.
No problem, dude. I think I know who to start asking.
Ever resourceful. Keep me in the loop, okay?
You got it.
Okay, these are all just Kickstarter portraits, I think. Is there anything? No. I thought maybe we could find a book or something. With information, but the librarian isn't here either. I don't think I got him kicked, right?
Are you Team Dallas or Team Strigoi?
Probably best to not be summoned there.
Did you happen to see Neve around? She was supposed to be here already.
Yeah, that's what would be useful to know. Where is she? Could we find her anywhere? I guess it's just not an option in the game, but I'm kind of surprised. Oh. I guess the plot continues if there's a Mitskin.
It's from Dominika. Dear niece, it occurred to me that I never introduced you to my coven. Come find me at home.
Nice hair, baby.
Some kind of mechanical shop. Lots of cogs and dials. Doesn't look like it's open though.
Oh, I guess we could ask Dominika. Okay, nothing to say to him. Okay, then go to Sigishwara Main Plaza. Will they already be there? Oh, they do. They are.
My favorite niece. I'm happy you're here. About time you met my coven of witches.
Ooh, I'm thrilled.
Yes, well, save that for when you get to know us better. Meet my girls. Rada, our healer.
So nice to finally meet you, Ely. If anything ails you, let me know.
Kira, Master Watercrafter.
Good to know you, kid. Shaping water is my specialty.
And last but not least, Despina, the Necromancer.
Who hasn't necromanted in years? Still a friend of the dead, and now your friend too. Not that you're dead. Yet.
And there's that wonderful sense of humor.
Happy to meet everybody. I won't hesitate to seek out your help if I need it.
Now, Ely, please forgive my long absence. I've been away on a research trip of sorts. What have I missed? What have you been up to?
I hope I get to ask all of these questions and not just one again.
I've made a good friend. His name is Tudor Strigoi.
Professor Strigoy's son?
That's him.
I know the boy. Not directly, but by reputation. He's a good egg.
Careful around his father, though.
Strigoi Sr. is not a bad man, just very strict in some senses.
Translation: he's an asshole.
Let's not use that language around my niece, eh, Kira?
Yeah, I'm sure she's never used that word before.
I've learned to keep my distance, don't worry.
That's a cool. I love the dynamic. It's like a real friends dynamic, you know. There's the person who takes no shit. There is the person who kind of goes like, you know, I'm gonna have to talk to my sister or whatever. Whatever the relation. I think she's like a great aunt or something. So it's like, but anyway, like, I'll have to put up with my relatives if she suddenly starts using bad words. She didn't before.
I helped a dude find out about his long-lost great-grandpa.
You've been keeping busy, huh?
Yeah, he was a curse lifter. A terrible one at that. I found his diary and gave it to his great-nephew.
Was that wise? He might have mentioned Rakus and magic in there.
Yeah, but everyone thought he was a bit nuts, so I don't think it matters.
Their contempt for our sheer existence is often a blessing in disguise.
I guess. I convinced a creature to speak. He'd been refusing to, and sweet-talking people was his bread and butter.
That's one way of looking at it. Another would be that you helped him break his vow of silence.
Well, when you put it that way...
Magic provides a lot of freedom, but behind that freedom, it's annoying misresponsibility, always tagging along.
Gods, I hate her. I found this vampire kid that was missing. Intriguing thing about him, he'd been researching ways to find forbidden magical artifacts.
This does not bode well.
The question is, at whose behest?
Now that you mention it, I've dealt with another kid studying at the TIM. Stima, by the name of Ostrakad, he'd stolen a forbidden book for someone. Putting 2 and 2 together...
Same employer,
Could be. I have a code name for them. The Dragon.
You barely started school and you're already uncovering conspiracies. That's my kind of girl.
Ladies, I've used magic a few times, and I have to say, as mind-blowing as it is, it's so unpredictable.
Of course it is. You are but a Near Mage. Still, all these years later, we ourselves struggle with that.
But how can I tell if I'm using the right spell for the right situation? Or if I even have the spell for it?
Sometimes the best thing about magic is knowing when not to use it.
Restraint can be more powerful than magical action.
In my experience, there is always a solution that does not involve spell casting. That is how I have slowly stopped bothering the dead myself.
It usually means a lot more legwork, though.
It does. But this is how I see it. You decide to cast the spell. Whatever happens, no regrets. That is, as long as your heart was in the right place.
If you're in serious doubt, come see us and we might chime in.
I'm off.
Have fun. And use magic responsibly.
Always. Later.
So the question is, do we even get the choice? Okay, we have a lot of new quest items all of a sudden. It's a little weird. Strange gods make their presence sensed. Talk to Viserion about the Wild Seer's revelations. Who the heck was Viserion? Oh, it's the cat from the bookstore, right? Becoming a Near Mage? Explore Rakus. Some more. Okay. Rakus. Oh. Oh. I can't fast travel? Oh no, now I can. Oh, the person next to the cat. Maybe it's a ventriloquist.
Hey, Viserion.
Why, Detective Illy? To what do I owe the pleasure so soon?
Remember when I mentioned asking for your help in the future?
I guess the future sneaks up on you, huh? Now tell me, Junior, what can Uncle V do for you?
Those rich and powerful people looking for eldritch artifacts around Rakus.
Yeah?
Cutting to the chase, me and my friend Tudor saw a wild seer who kinda confirmed all that.
Go on.
There's this, super mage that she mentioned. We chose the dragon as a code name for them. They're looking for a powerful and apparently evil thing.
Oh, it's what they do, right? What's the code name for this evil thing?
The Unknown. Yeah, I know, pretty vague. Anyone you'd suspect?
Nah. They're probably wise enough to disguise how badass they really are. You'll need more than just knowing they exist.
Yeah, I know.
Gather up more clues, you must.
So, one thing I just noted is Viserion has kind of dragon-like wings. So, but yeah, I mean, now that you've mentioned, of course, I also went like, disguising how awesome they really are. Well, if the assistant is actually the bad guy and acts through Viserion, for instance, then there could be a lot of stuff going on where, that would be a good cover, because nobody, when they see the assistant walking around somewhere, would think that's someone important.
This wild seer, she went into a trance and drew this.
That also looks kind of Viserion-ish.
Okay, now we have something.
Codename Strange God.
Well, you really like your code names, don't you?
This powerful artifact the wild seer mentioned, the Unknown. It seems it was giving her headaches and giving my friend Tudor nightmares.
As they do. Anything more particular?
She just said it's been coming and going out of this world for centuries.
That narrows it down, but not by much. I'll give this some thought. You know, you might be onto something with Strange God. I'm not promising anything, kid, but I got a crap ton of books in here, and there might be one that could help us find out what you've gotten yourself into. I'm gonna need some time, though. This shop might not look like much.
Oh, but it does.
Oh, aren't you nice? Anyway, it's got levels and levels to it. Lots of digging in dusty shelves to be done.
Thank you so much, Viserion. Anything I can do in return?
Yeah, don't attract too much attention to yourself. Go to class, play nice, and don't bully the other kids. I'll send a Mexican once I have something, alright?
Deal. Later. That door has arms. Creep.
Keep clicking the door instead of the hotspot that actually is the exit. Alright. Quests. Talk to Viserion and now just explore Rakus. Great, I guess let's just randomly walk around.
You're not Nathair, are you? What are you trying to sell me, huh?
What are you doing in the posh side of town?
Whatever it is you're selling, I don't want it.
I don't know you. This is awkward.
It definitely used to be a shop. Judging from what I can make out on the inside, weapons related. It's been closed for a while though.
There's a cat sitting up in that. Given like there are like people nesting with wings, that there's a cat sitting over there doesn't really bode well. Is it like the cat ate a few birds? Let's see, we haven't had anything to do in Gold Leaf.
Hello? There's no one here. Weird. They're all empty. I wonder what types of shows take place on that stage there.
Okay, doesn't look like we can do anything in here.
Whatever you got, I don't want it.
I don't have a reason to talk to them right now.
Okay.
Have you been around Stima? You smell weird.
Did he say we stink?
Have a good day.
Wishing you the same, miss.
I think we talked about everything here.
Such a distinguished looking avenue.
Still not sure whose entryway that is.
Love the shoes.
Hey, baby.
I ain't got quest for you, sorry.
Okay, that was High Watch where we came from. I guess let's try the int.
Not a great inn, if you ask me. Owner's a jerk.
Yeah. No.
Here to bother my paying customers again?
Bother? What bother?
Do me a kindness and take your cheek elsewhere.
Oh, he's not happy that we talked to the Wild Seer, I guess. Aww. And Dem will complain when we try to talk to him. Oh, no, wait. It's a bit hard to tell. Like, you go here in Vineshade Passage, and then you come up here. And somehow I always thought we'd come up here, and so I was confused when I was going back and ended up in a different place. If the Wild Seer doesn't want to be found, she shouldn't leave a trail of leaves. Alright, Flickerlight Landing we already did. Thin Poplar is where the rich people, so I guess let's go to the bridge.
Take my advice. Keep away from vamps.
I'm not changing my religion if that's what this is.
Okay, Monkshood Court.
Sounds of music, laughter, and glasses clinking coming from the inside of the Dying Flutter. Strange name for a tavern, by the way.
Let's try the Botanical Emporium, I guess.
A Green Thumb's Paradise. Najil seems to just let all these plants grow wild inside his shop. I find that a bit nuts.
Okay, nothing to talk about with him, apparently.
I think that leads to Najil's garden. It looks nice from outside, but I have no business there.
Got a problem?
Hey, you're kinda pretty looking. For a human, at least.
Not interested. Not interested.
I wasn't clicking at you this time. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anyone here.
Hello again.
Good to see you, sweetie.
I'd better go.
Stay safe.
Whatever is that out there? Seems like someone... I don't know, is that supposed to be a shop or a... I don't think she's building anything. haven't done anything down here.
If you don't mind, I am trying to focus. I don't think we know each other, but we could.
You look good today.
I guess certain races need a bit more warmth than the fixed climate provides.
What does that have to do with the grapevine?
I'd rather drink somewhere else, thank you very much. It's the gate leading into some kind of outdoor eatery, or drinkery. It's decorated in traditional Romanian motifs.
Did you happen to see Jake Byrne recently?
Requiescat in pace. This hunky tree grew right out of the grave. Poetic, really. Not that many. This is a pretty... Poetic.
I guess that implies that not many people die here in a way that requires a grave.
Did you happen to see Jake Byrne recently?
But I can't talk to you. Can't even say yes.
All races and species ultimately ending up in the same place. Kinda poetic.
Where else? Woods, yellow.
I feel really drawn to this place. Pfft, snap out of it, Il.
I swear, I just saw the yellow in the forest.
Give me a second. Sun is kind of falling through the window and making me really warm. So that should be better.
I don't know what that is, but I want to pet it so hard. Although I know I shouldn't. It's being thoroughly groomed, though. So relaxing to watch.
It's interesting, the cat-like thing is not actually here, but the interaction point is still there. I think that's a tiny, tiny bug.
This flower looks unhealthy. I don't think it gets enough water.
Okay, but now we know who dug here, I guess. Living forest shields. So either there's something in the TIM, or I guess in the rich people street? No, we can't go.
The Strigoi family coat of arms. It looks like a stylized snout and fangs. Simple and to the point. That's who we are.
Hey there, girl.
I have no business with him now.
Did Kodrin send you to spy on me?
The pointy ends of swords that were driven in from the other side of the wall. I don't know what this is. Oh, wow! That's the most heavily secured door I've seen in Transylvania so far. Someone really didn't want anyone passing through.
Are you a friend of Tudor Strigoi's?
Why do those people all ask you questions that you're then not allowed to answer?
Man, never trying fire spells again.
Hey, Alinka.
Catch you soon.
All right.
Okay, nothing we can talk about with him. Oh, we hung up.
This is the picture the wild seer drew while in a trance. A strange creature indeed.
We kept the bit of cloth as well. And the leaves, how we found the wild seer. Our little fox is here. Isn't the fox supposed to show us the way? go to Strikoy's office? No. I honestly have no clue. What else I can explore, what else can happen.
The entrance is delightfully lit by candles. They seem to just...
You got pretty eyes.
I think the only... Wasn't there this animal called Mist that you should follow if you missed a clue? Did that not do anything? Well, that fox is sleeping in my bedroom, so... I don't know. Haven't seen it anywhere else.
You're not my type, sorry.
You got something against vampires, huh?
I should leave.
Safe travels.
Probably doesn't help that I'm half melting.
Yikes. That's a lot of blood. Bones are scattered all across the steps, too. There's a carnivore living in there for sure.
Current quests. I have strange gods. Talk to Viserion about the Wild Seer's revelations. That's what I did. And he said he'll send us a midskin when he's got some information. And then there's becoming a Near Mage, which has a second Explore Rakus after we explored Rakus.
I'm afraid I don't have change to spare.
I don't drink, and I really don't have the time to hang around. That's it for now. See you.
Be well.
Is it done?
It's done all right. If that thing in the basement ever bothered you, well, it's gone now. You can rest easy.
Thank heavens. And the kid?
He's gone. Maybe forever. Wasn't your fault, though.
I see. What a pity. He seemed like a good lad.
Why don't we just pretend none of this ever happened, Mr. Broncius?
Fine by me, miss.
Okay, at least we got the last sentence.
Is it done?
It's done all right. If that thing in the...
Thank.
He's gone. What?
He's fine.
Okay, that's the only conversation we can have.
Apparently there's a passage to somewhere beyond these trees, but I'll be damned if I can find it.
See if maybe we can talk to Dominica? No.
But it's like a cabinet.
Family portraits?
It is super comfy and cozy, but I've got stuff to do.
I don't really have a clue what to do next. But then again, I'm also kind of getting my butt kicked by the heat, so it's kind of I might just be missing something. Birchview, no. Shady Woods, Harwatch Avenue, Wineshade. I think we've been to all the places.
Is this where we meet for
Talk to you, I think.
I normally look better than this, honest.
I've had that already.
There's a hollow right. They nicely delineate the lawns where the students chill out here. What a view of the blue, misty mountains from up here. Not to mention the dragons flying in the distance. How did I ever end up in a place like this?
I mean, it says explore Rakus, so I'm assuming there's nothing to do in the modern world. I mean, we tried to talk to the aunt, and she didn't really have anything to say. But and I think I went to, what was it? Westgate we just went, but I guess we can just try all of them.
Illy, what's cracking?
Not much. You? Still waiting for the truth to fall out of the sky?
Pretty much.
Okay, we've already solved that, so I guess they either forgot to despawn him or because he already got his answer.
Not gonna lie, I'd love to actually live in it. That'd be cool.
Northwest one, that's where we came from, Westgate.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
He doesn't have anything to say either.
The Vlad the Impaler Memorial House. Legend has it, he was born in this building. I just might check it out.
But she doesn't look different, so I'm assuming...
Sorry, Miss. The memorial house is closed for repairs.
Okay, thanks.
The nude beach is closed for winter. Doesn't have anything to say. Oh wait, we haven't been to the deer head again. Let's see if there's maybe something there. Nope. No conversation.
There's an old-timey public telephone, too. Ah, so damn cute.
Nothing about the things, the paintings on the wall. South, east, west, northwest train station, barrier fields.
That leads way too far out of town for me.
Nope. Doesn't look like there's anything different here. Nope.
Symmetrical road, my kind.
I bridged the cold glass sea to get here.
Interesting, I never noticed that there's part of the institute that's, I don't know, deteriorated or not yet built or something.
That way to the Aula Magna, where classes are held.
That guy in a cat costume and a cat onesie looks cool. Also a good combo that he has, like, they painted no mouth in the beard anywhere, so it's like just...
Hey, if you're studying blood magic too, we could hang out in the courtyard.
This is where I pick classes when one's available.
pretty sight, huh?
Why are you all up in my face like this?
So I'm thinking, should I look for a... Should I look for a solution now, or if this is a bug?
Just admiring the architecture.
I think I'll do that, because I don't really want to stop yet. And this seems kind of like a weird... wait.
Bonjour, mes amis. Welcome back to the channel. My name...
Nope, I didn't want a video. Please text anyone. I hate websites that go, yes, here is the walkthrough, and then, oh, we don't have a walkthrough for this game yet. We just made an entry. Okay, let's see. That's just a review. Also, there are now so many LLM generated fake pages. Yeah, that might not help. But you don't even need those, I guess. Near Mage seems to be... like there seem to be the machine generated, we don't have anything pages, but also not much. I guess it's new. Yep. Okay. So, I guess since I looked through and couldn't find anything, I guess we're ending stream here today. Because I have no idea what else to do except, you know, look at every room, and I'm
looking good.
Not looking I don't think I can yeah, I can't come up with any other ideas for places to look. Alright, so yeah, but I mean, so far it was fun. I just don't know what's happening here. I also don't like that it just says Explore Rakus in between a couple of times, and give me something to work with. Can I, like... Is there an option? Controls... Okay, that didn't make any difference. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it was fun. I hope it's not as warm as it is where I am right now. But I guess today will be a shorter stream, and we'll be banning someone. Just in time for stream end. All right. Yeah. Hopefully see you again next week, and hopefully I'll have an idea what to do then, either because I might search a little more off stream, or even watch a video from someone else, or maybe I'll just have an idea and come up with my own thing. Nope, that's just decorational. Okay. Well, anyway, it was fun. Have a great week. We'll be back at 5 p.m. next week. As always, that's Central European Summertime, or at 8 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Hopefully see you then. Have a great week. May all your things go well. And yeah, see you. Bye-bye.